Oh, that's the one tigris backwoods bungalow 2. I got it my lockdown, but I thought I could put the thing up and make a little video. It's a fantastic little tent. Very good, very good. As you can see, it's the brown model, which I prefer. The only thing that I did do was on the stakes, I put little coloured bands, because otherwise you don't see them, you know. They're sort of a bit, you know, they're green, and green being, you know, in the grass you miss them and you trip over them. Now I've got this open, as you can see. There's enough room really for 2 people in here. It's fantastic for one with all the sorts of with all their equipment, but for 2, if you're sort of going off in a car or something like that and you've got the equipment in the car, then it's okay. You've got 2 people. Really beautiful. Got a couple of chairs outside, you can sit down, and as you can see, it's in my garden because we're not allowed to go out, but I still think it's a fantastic tent. I'm really pleased with it. The material is very good, and if you look at it, the stitching's done very well. It's got a really beautiful, if I let that down, as you can see, got a beautiful net in so that the bugs and the flies and all the rest of it don't get in, and just you've got really good zips, as you can see. Fantastic. And you can sort of lay in there and look at the moon, or what I do with my little boat is I sit on the river and have this open to the river. Beautiful, great, and it's fantastic. And if it does get sort of wet, then just close it, because you can close it. And I think I haven't had it out in rain yet, but I'm pretty sure that it's quite good, you know, and you won't get wet, you know. Anyway, the thing I would do with the stakes is put some bands on them. As you can see, I've got green bands on them all. Otherwise I keep tripping over them, which is no good at all. The back's been pulled out a bit. You've got the two parts here, and but I haven't used, I've got some sort of aluminium poles, you know. I've used aluminium poles because I've got them, and I just sort of sort them out, you know, get them to the right height and then it fits perfectly. One tigris. They're great tents. They've got a few other tents as well. They've got quite a few different tents, but this one I think is good for just about for backtacking. It's you know, without the sticks, because you wouldn't take these sticks with you. You'd take some sort of walking sticks with you, and then you'd use some sticks from the forest, you know, which would be perfect. This one is good and great. Well done, one tigris. I think you're really making some nice tents. I think I don't know what the flooring is the same material as you've got here. Now I'm not sure if that's strong enough, but I put something underneath my tent anyway. You know, I've got a footprint underneath it anyway, so that's okay. That's all right. But as you can see, lots of room. Got a hook for putting the lamp. Not an oil lamp, because otherwise it's too hot. But you know, a normal lamp. Oil lamps you can put out here, and it really looks good, I think. Fantastic. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. A very nice tent. I'm very pleased. Great. That's made my made my not being able to go out camping a good day. Oh, this is part 2. I just wanted to show you the tent when it's closed. As you can see, it's quite a large tent really for a single tent. It's supposed to be a single tent, you know. And if you look at all the fittings, they're really fantastic. You've got sort of really well stitched fittings here. You've got the lines are well done. Very, very nice, very nice. And that's all you do is you just open it, zip it up, he said. And the other side, we'll get some sun. Very much. There we are. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to fit this up with the camera in my hand. I don't know if I can do that, but I can try. These aluminium poles I'm going to leave because I think they're a little too high. I'd rather have them a bit lower. I have 2 more here, which are here. And now we can see if we can do this one. That's a bit better, isn't it? Not quite so high, you know. Bear with me. There we are. There we are. Now we've done one. Fantastic. What do you think of my hammer? And the next one. I think that's great. That doesn't look very good, does it? Okay, take that one back out again. And maybe put it over here, and that should be okay. And this one. Well, move this one over a little bit and swirl. Remember, I'm doing this all with one hand, so it's not too easy. It's not too easy. But it's coming. Now that should be okay. And put those like that. Fantastic. And there we are. Great, huh? Put one chair outside, and the next chair outside. And there we are. See at the back you've got really good airflow because there's a strip at the back that's completely open. Well, you've got sort of net between, you know, but it's really good. And it's covered with this flap, you see. Underneath this flap, you've got the net. So if it does rain, it just runs off this flap, doesn't get into the tent, and it still airs the tent. The only thing is in winter, maybe if you had snow, it might get blocked up, but it's not a winter tent, you know, it's a 3-season tent. Well, that's it. Lovely. Nice one. Okay, right. Thank you very much.